So hello everyone, my name is Saqib Ahmed and this is the third part of the retail sales analysis project which is explore sales data. So I have to create the new file within this folder. Creating new file I named as explore sales data. So NumPy and Pandas are the two libraries which are used in this video for the explore sales purpose. So importing of these two libraries. So after importing these two libraries, I have to load the sales data, which is basically the combined data set of sales data from January to December. So I have to copy the path of this sales data and paste it over here and store in a variable named df. So here we can see the it sales data, and here by seeing this we can say that there are some rows which are having null values. So to check the rows and columns in this data set. So here we can see we have 1,86,850 rows and 6 columns. So I have to check the data type of each column. So here we can see now we have 1,86,305 not null rows, and also we can observe that some of the data type of columns are object data type, which is not correct. Basically about the quantity ordered columns, price each, and order date. So I will figure out in later. So now I'm checking the is there any null rows or not in this data set. So to do this I'm using df dot is null and using dot sum. So here we can see that we have now 545 rows in each columns as a null rows. So I'm dropping these rows using df dot drop now and pass the parameter how is equal to all. So now we can see the data by after dropping all the null rows. So I'm reassigning this data in df. After this, I want to change the quantity ordered column data type from object to integer, because quantity ordered column is having the in type data. So to do this, I'm using df quantity ordered column dot as type int. So here we can see that we have an value error basically while changing the data type of quantity ordered columns. So the error is invalid lateral for int with base 10. So I think there is values change values error in this column. So I am checking the values in this column by using df.loc df copy the quantity order column equal to quantity order. So here we can see that we have 355 rows which is having the irrelevant data. So I'm not using these rows. So to do this I'm again using the loc functions but there's a slightly chain that is does not equal to ordered quantity. So here we can see we have a data we have the data which does not have any irrelevant rows. So I am reassigning this data in again TF. Now I want to change the data type of quantity on a ordered column from the integer to from basically string to integer. So to do this, I'm using tf column name dot as type in. Now the data type of the quantity ordered column change from string to integer. So I'm assigning reassigning this data in quantity ordered column. So I want to recheck the data type of quantity ordered column. So here you can see that the quantity ordered column change from string data type to integer data type. Now I want to save this data for further analysis, and I also want to say that I will change the data type of price each column and order date column in the next video. So I want to save this data for the further analysis. To do this, I'm using tf.to underscore csv, and I want to pass the path in which I want to store this clean data for the further analysis. I also want to pass the parameter index is equal to false. So basically, it does not save the irrelevant column that is named as a unnamed, which requires extra space. So I'm not storing that unnecessary columns. Now I want to save this data. So what's the error? So I want to save this data as a new sales data. So here, so so here we can see that this clean data are stored in these folders, and I want to show you this data. So here you can see the clean data. So thank you for seeing this video. Stay tuned for the next video.